Have you ever wondered what makes your toys move or your lights glow? The answer is energy. Welcome to For Science Salah Lotfy channel. This term in grade 4 science, we're diving into the amazing world of energy. But what is energy? It's what helps you jump, switches on your TV, and even sends rockets into space. We'll explore where energy comes from and how it helps us move, play, and learn every day. Get ready to peek inside gadgets and machines and see how energy can change from one form to another. Like when a battery makes a toy car zoom. We'll learn how power stations work, what fuels are, and why renewable energy, like wind and sunshine, are super important for our planet. Each lesson will take you one step further on this science adventure, using fun examples you see all around you. So, are you set? Let's unlock the secrets of energy, together. Don't forget to subscribe to the For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more grade 4 science lessons, and stay tuned for exciting lessons for other grades too.
Welcome to For Science Salah Lotfy channel, where global scientific research becomes clear and accessible.
هنا نحول الأبحاث العلمية العالمية إلى معرفة مبسطة مترجمة لك بلغتك.
Ici, la science est expliquée et traduite pour tous. Ciencia clara, accesible y disponible en varios idiomas.
Wissenschaft, verständlich und mehrsprachig für jeden.
قناة For Science Salah Lotfy channel. العلم للجميع وبجميع اللغات. تابعنا لاكتشاف المزيد.
Hey, let's kick things off with a simple question. What is energy? You hear about it all the time. Energy drinks, energy bills, I need more energy. But what does it actually mean? At its core, energy is the ability to do work. That's it. It's what makes stuff happen. If you're moving, heating, lighting, or even just thinking, you're using energy. Think about your morning. When you flip on the lights, that's electricity making your bulbs glow. Boiling water for coffee? That's heat energy in action. Even scrolling on your phone right now. Yep, it's using energy. But why do we need energy? Well, without it, absolutely nothing would get done. No cars moving, no phones buzzing, not even your heart beating. Life as we know it, completely impossible. And it's not just about plugging in gadgets. Energy is everywhere, all the time. Plants soak up sunlight and turn it into food. That's energy. Your body burns breakfast to power your muscles and brain. Cities light up at night. Factories run. Planes fly. All thanks to energy zipping around in different forms. So whether you're binge-watching a show, riding a bike, or just breathing, energy is what powers every single moment. And that's why understanding energy isn't some boring science lesson. It's about unlocking the secret sauce behind everything we do. Stick around, because in this series, I'm going to show you just how wild and amazing the world of energy really is. Trust me, you won't look at your phone or your coffee the same way again. Greetings, science enthusiasts. Salah here. Ever wonder what makes everything work? From your phone to the sun, the answer is energy, an invisible force that powers our world. Today, we're exploring the 6 main forms of energy you encounter every day, from your home to your school. Ready to see the world in a whole new, energetic way? Let's get energized. First up, light energy. It's the only energy we can see, traveling in waves and letting us perceive color. The sun floods Earth with light energy, powering life and technology. Solar panels capture sunlight and turn it into electricity, like catching sunbeams to power your home. Plants use light energy for photosynthesis, making food for themselves and us. Light energy helps us see, grow food, and even set our sleep cycles. Next time you flip on a light, remember the power of light energy. Now let's talk electrical energy, the power behind our modern world. It's the flow of electrons through conductors, powering everything from your phone to city lights. Generated at power plants, it travels through the grid to your home. Plug in a device, and you complete a circuit, letting electrons do work. Electrical energy is versatile, easily transformed into light, heat, or sound. It's electrifying how much our lives depend on it. Let's turn up the heat. Thermal energy, or heat, is the energy of moving particles. The faster atoms and molecules move, the hotter something feels. We use thermal energy daily, warming up with a mug, cooking food, or taking a hot shower. Our bodies regulate temperature by generating and trapping heat. Cooking transforms food by transferring thermal energy, changing its texture and flavor. From friction warming your hands to the Earth's core, thermal energy shapes our world. It's hot stuff. Listen up. Sound energy is created by vibrations traveling as waves through air or other media. When these waves reach your ears, your brain interprets them as sound. Every sound, from music to a friend's voice, is sound energy in action. Sound lets us communicate, enjoy music, and even helps animals navigate. Next time you clap, you're making sound energy. Let's get moving. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. Anything moving has kinetic energy. The faster or heavier, the more it has. Walking, running, or riding a bike all use kinetic energy. Cars, rivers, and wind turbines harness kinetic energy for work. When you brake a car, kinetic energy turns into heat. To get things done, you have to get things moving. Finally, chemical energy, stored in the bonds of atoms and molecules. Food, fuels, and batteries all contain chemical energy, released during chemical reactions. Eating releases energy for your body. Burning wood or gasoline releases heat and light. Batteries convert chemical energy into electricity on demand. Chemical energy is the universe's way of saving power for later. And there you have it, light, electrical, thermal, sound, kinetic, and chemical energy. Energy is everywhere, constantly changing forms and powering everything we do. Next time you flip a switch or ride a bike, think about the energy at work. Remember, energy can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. Thanks for joining this energetic journey. Stay curious and keep exploring the science all around you. Take care. And don't forget, subscribe to the For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more amazing science adventures.
Ever wonder what makes your toys light up or your TV glow? It's not magic, it's energy. Energy is the food for our devices, just like breakfast fuels you for the day. Without energy, gadgets are just silent, lifeless objects. Imagine a bike that won't move unless you pedal. Devices need that same push, energy, to work. Every gadget, from a flashlight to a computer, is hungry for energy. A lamp without power is just a sculpture. A phone with a dead battery is just a dark rectangle. When you flip a switch, you're giving your device a meal of energy, bringing it to life. This simple act connects you to a huge network of power that makes our lives easier and more fun. Understanding this need for energy is the first step to exploring the amazing world of science and technology. Next time you turn something on, remember, you're unleashing the invisible force that powers our world. Science is everywhere. If you enjoyed learning with us, don't forget to subscribe to the For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more amazing science adventures. Let's meet some everyday energy heroes. The lamp's job? Turn darkness into light. Flip the switch, and energy heats a tiny wire until it glows. The fan spins its blades to cool you down. Inside, a motor turns electrical energy into motion, creating a refreshing breeze. Now, the mobile phone, a true energy superstar. It lights up, makes sounds, sends signals, and runs apps, all powered by energy. The screen glows, the speaker vibrates, and the processor thinks, all thanks to a steady energy supply. Each device uses energy differently. Lamps make light, fans create motion, phones do it all at once. They're all energy converters, transforming power into something useful or fun. By looking at these examples, we see how unique each device is in using energy. This variety makes our tech world so interesting. Every gadget is a little science experiment in action. Next time you use one, think about the energy at work. That's the magic of science in your hands. Stay curious. Where does the energy for our lamp and fan come from? Usually, it's from an electrical outlet, a gateway to a river of energy called electricity. Electricity is a flow of tiny particles called electrons, zipping through metal wires inside cords. The plastic coating on cords keeps electricity safely inside, away from your hands. Outlets in your home connect to hidden wires, all leading to a main panel that controls the flow. From there, thick cables link your house to the power grid, a massive network delivering electricity everywhere. When you plug in a device, you're tapping into this vast, invisible system. That flow of electrons has traveled a long way to reach you. Plugging in connects your small device to a world of energy. What about gadgets without plugs, like phones or flashlights? They use batteries, a portable energy pack. Think of a battery as a packed lunch for your device, letting it work anywhere. Inside, a chemical reaction releases electrons, creating electricity to power your gadget. Some batteries are single-use. Others, like in your phone, are rechargeable and can be refilled with energy from the wall. Batteries make our tech portable, from tiny watches to electric cars. Next time you pop in a battery, remember the amazing science packed inside. Portable power is a game changer. So where does all this energy come from? Power plants. Many burn fuels like coal or gas to boil water, making steam that spins turbines and generates electricity. But we're getting smarter, using wind turbines, solar panels, and hydroelectric dams to create clean energy. Wind spins giant blades, sunlight powers solar panels, and flowing water turns turbines, all making electricity. No matter the source, the goal is the same. Spin a generator and send electricity to the grid. The original energy might come from the sun, wind, water, or fossil fuels. But the result is the same. Power for our world. As we move forward, clean energy is more important than ever. The science of energy generation shapes our future. Let's power up wisely. We've seen that every gadget needs energy, either from a wall or a battery. Electricity travels from power plants, across the grid and into our homes, while batteries store energy for on-the-go use. How we generate electricity matters. Fossil fuels pollute, but renewables like sun and wind are cleaner. Understanding energy helps us make smarter choices and support cleaner technologies. Knowing how our devices get power makes us appreciate the science behind them. It also reminds us to use energy wisely. Turn off lights, unplug devices, and think about our impact. Energy powers our lives, and knowledge is the key to using it well. That's powerful thinking. If you enjoyed learning with us, don't forget to subscribe to the For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more amazing science discoveries.
Hello, future scientists. Are you ready to discover something truly amazing that's all around us, even though we can't see it? Today we're exploring something invisible but incredibly powerful: energy. It's everywhere, making our world exciting and full of possibilities. Energy is the power to do work or cause change. It's what gives things the ability to move, grow, and even make noise. It's what makes everything happen, from running and playing with friends to turning on lights in your home or classroom. When you eat food, the energy inside it helps you move, jump, and even think clearly. The sun's energy helps plants grow, gives us light during the day, and keeps us warm, no matter where we are. Even when you're sitting still, your body uses energy to breathe, think, and keep your heart beating. Energy makes things move, heat up, cool down, make sounds, and light up. It's in music, cooking, and even in your favorite toys. When you kick a ball, you transfer energy from your leg to the ball, sending it flying across the field. Energy is always changing forms, like food turning into movement, or electricity becoming light in a lamp. Let's become energy detectives and spot where energy is used all around us, from the kitchen to the playground. Ready? Let's dive into some everyday energy transformations and see how energy shapes our world in amazing ways. And if you enjoyed learning with us, don't forget to subscribe to the For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more awesome science adventures. First up, the flashlight. Imagine it's dark. You click it on and light appears. What powers the flashlight? Batteries. Inside, chemical energy is stored. When you turn it on, the chemicals react, releasing energy. This chemical energy turns into electrical energy, which flows to the bulb. The bulb glows, giving off light energy. But touch the bulb after a while. It's warm. That's heat energy. So, a flashlight transforms chemical energy into light and heat energy. Next time you use one, remember the science behind the beam. Energy is everywhere, even in your hand. Now, let's check out the toaster, a small kitchen gadget that transforms plain bread into a delicious breakfast treat. You put in slices of bread, push the lever down, and in just a short while, crispy warm toast pops up, ready to eat. But how does this simple machine work? The toaster gets its power from electrical energy that comes through the wall outlet. When you push the lever, you complete a circuit, allowing electricity to flow through special wires inside the toaster. These wires, called heating elements, get very hot and start to glow, producing lots of heat energy. The heat cooks the bread, turning it golden brown and making it crunchy and tasty, just the way you like it. There's also a bit of light energy from the glowing wires, which is why you see them shine inside the toaster. So the toaster cleverly changes electrical energy into heat energy, and a little light energy too, to make your toast. Every breakfast is a science experiment happening right in your kitchen, showing how energy can change forms. So next time you enjoy your toast, remember, energy makes your breakfast possible. Finally, let's take a closer look at a car, one of the most common machines we see every day. Cars need a lot of energy to move us from place to place, whether it's a quick trip to the store or a long road adventure. But where does all that energy come from? The answer is gasoline, which we put into the car's tank. Gasoline is packed with chemical energy, stored inside its molecules, just waiting to be released. Inside the engine, gasoline mixes with air and ignites, causing tiny explosions that push parts of the engine to move. This process releases energy, turning chemical energy into motion, what we call kinetic energy, making the car go forward. The car moves, the engine makes noise, that's sound energy, and it gets hot under the hood, that's heat energy escaping. And when you turn on the headlights, the car transforms some of that energy into light energy too. So, a car is an amazing energy transforming machine, changing chemical energy into kinetic, sound, heat, and light energy every time it runs. Now you're an energy detective. See if you can spot these energy transformations in cars and all around you, every single day. If you enjoyed learning with us, don't forget to subscribe to the For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more fun science adventures.
Have you ever wondered what transformation really means? It's simply a change from one thing into another. Think about a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. That's transformation, a complete change in form. But it's not just living things. Non-living things transform too. Leave a block of ice out on a warm day, and it melts into water. Same substance, new form. Or take popcorn. Heat makes hard kernels burst into fluffy snacks. That's a physical transformation. Transformation is all about change, shape, form, or properties. It's everywhere, from ice melting to popcorn popping. Understanding transformation is the first step to grasping one of science's most amazing ideas, the transformation of energy. Every change you see, big or small, is a journey from one state to another. This concept is a fundamental rule of our universe. Whether it's a butterfly, melting ice, or popping popcorn, transformation is happening all around us. It's not magic, it's science in action. Next, let's see how this idea connects to something even more powerful, energy. Get ready to discover how change powers our world. Transformation is the secret behind so many things you see every day. Once you notice it, you'll spot transformations everywhere. Let's dive deeper into the magical world of energy transformation. The journey of change is just beginning. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe to the For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more amazing science adventures. Now, let's talk about energy, something that's always transforming around us. Energy is the power to do work or cause change. It's what makes everything happen, from cars moving to the sun shining. Here's the big rule. Energy can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. This is the law of conservation of energy. Energy comes in many forms: electrical, light, heat, and chemical. These forms can change into one another. This is called energy transformation. For example, when you eat an apple, your body transforms its chemical energy into heat to keep you warm and mechanical energy to help you move. Turn on a fan, and electrical energy becomes mechanical energy as the blades spin. Strike a match, and chemical energy turns into light and heat. Every action, from blinking to stars shining, involves energy transformation. It's not magic, it's science at work. Once you start looking, you'll see energy changing forms everywhere. Energy transformation powers our world, every second of every day. The next time you eat, run, or turn on a light, remember, you're witnessing energy's magical change. Let's see how this works in something as simple as a lamp. Let's use a lamp to see energy transformation in action. When you plug in a lamp and flip the switch, electrical energy flows into the light bulb. Inside, a thin wire called a filament resists the flow, creating heat. The filament gets so hot it glows, producing light. So, electrical energy transforms into light energy, and also heat energy. That's why a lamp lights up your room and gets hot to the touch. Every time you turn on a lamp, you're seeing energy change forms instantly. The lamp is an energy transformer, turning electricity into light and heat. This simple device shows how energy moves and changes to power our lives. Now let's flip the process and see how light can become electricity. Meet the solar-powered calculator, a device that turns light into electricity. The dark strip on top is a solar panel, made of special materials like silicon. When light hits the panel, it knocks electrons loose, creating a flow of electricity. This electricity powers the calculator's screen and circuits. So, instead of using batteries, the calculator transforms light energy into electrical energy. As long as there's light, it keeps working. No plugs or batteries needed. It's the reverse of a lamplight becomes electricity. This clever transformation is clean, silent, and efficient. Solar panels show how we can harness energy from our surroundings. Energy transformation is everywhere, even on your desk. Lamps and calculators are just the beginning. Energy changers are everywhere. Your phone's alarm uses electrical energy to make sound and light. Toasters turn electricity into heat to brown your bread. Every kitchen appliance is an energy transformer. Even your body transforms chemical energy from food into movement and sound when you talk. Cars turn gasoline's chemical energy into motion. Wind turbines change wind's mechanical energy into electricity. Campfires turn wood's chemical energy into heat and light. Every moment, energy is changing forms all around us. Once you notice, you'll see a world in constant transformation. From power plants to living cells, energy transformation drives everything. Our world is powered by these invisible changes. Let's see why understanding this matters to you. Understanding energy transformation helps us make smarter choices. Efficient light bulbs, like LEDs, turn more electricity into light and less into heat, saving energy. Clean energy solutions, like solar panels and wind turbines, rely on transforming energy in better ways. You can save energy by turning off lights or walking instead of driving. Small choices add up to a big impact for our planet. Energy transformation is the story of potential and progress. The energy we need is all around us. It's up to us to use it wisely. Every time you flip a switch or step outside, remember, you're part of the amazing dance of energy transformation. If you enjoyed learning with us, don't forget to subscribe to the For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more fascinating science adventures.
Alright, Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine your home right now just as it is, filled with all the little comforts and routines that make up your day. Imagine waking up on a chilly morning. What's the first thing you do? Maybe you pull the covers tighter, or you reach for that cozy robe. Maybe you flick on the lights, crank up the heat, and put on the kettle for a hot cup of coffee. You might not even think about it, but each of these actions is powered by something incredible. All of that, literally every step, is powered by energy. It's the silent force that springs into action the moment you need it. It's like an invisible assistant working behind the scenes, making life smoother, easier, and honestly, a whole lot more comfortable. It's there when you need warmth, light, or just a little convenience. Now, take a walk with me through an average home. Let's look at all the ways energy quietly shapes our lives, room by room. There's the fridge humming away, keeping your food fresh. It's working 24/7 so you never have to worry about spoiled milk or wilted veggies. The washing machine battling stains. It saves you hours of scrubbing and lets you focus on things you actually enjoy. Even your phone charging on the nightstand. Yep, all thanks to energy. It keeps you connected, informed, and entertained. It's everywhere, all the time, woven into the background of our daily routines. From the moment you wake up to the second you go to sleep, energy is there. But here's the thing, most of us barely notice it. We take it for granted because it's always just there. We flip a switch and boom, lights. Instantly, darkness disappears and your space feels alive. Tap a button and the oven's ready to go. No waiting, no hassle, just instant heat for your next meal. But behind every simple action, there's an entire system making it happen. Wires, circuits, and technology all working together seamlessly. Power plants, solar panels, wind turbines, all working together, sending that energy straight to your home. It's a massive network, stretching from distant fields and rooftops right to your living room. And it's not just about convenience. Energy is what lets us live the lives we want, filled with comfort, creativity, and connection. Energy actually gives us time back. Think about it. All those chores that used to take hours now happen in minutes. Instead of spending hours washing clothes by hand or cooking over a fire, we've got machines to handle the hard work. That's more time for you to do what you love. That means more time for family, friends, hobbies, whatever matters most to you. Energy gives us the freedom to enjoy life, not just get through it. Plus, energy connects us to the world. It powers the devices that link us to people and ideas everywhere. The internet, powered by energy. Every message, every search, every video call, none of it would be possible without electricity. Streaming your favorite shows? That too. Entertainment, news, and learning are all just a click away, thanks to the power flowing into your home. Even staying in touch with loved ones, near or far, depends on it. Energy keeps relationships strong, no matter the distance. So next time you plug in your phone or preheat the oven, take a second to appreciate the power that makes it all possible. It's easy to overlook, but it's truly essential. Energy isn't just something out there in science class. It's a real-life force making every day easier, brighter, and better. It's the reason your home feels safe, welcoming, and full of opportunity. And honestly, that's pretty amazing. The next time you enjoy a warm meal, a bright room, or a call with a friend, remember, it's all thanks to the incredible journey of energy into your home. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the wonders of science in everyday life, make sure to subscribe to the For Science Salah Lotfy channel. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of curious minds.
The power to do everything. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe to For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more amazing science content. Energy is the power to do work. It's what makes our world come alive, from the smallest movement to the biggest machines. Every light that shines, every car that moves, and every device we use depends on energy in some form. The force that makes things happen. Whether it's a train speeding down the tracks, machines building products, or people bustling through city streets, energy is always at work, driving motion and progress all around us. Without energy, nothing would move or change. Imagine a world where everything stands still. No cars, no wind, no people playing. Life as we know it would simply stop. Imagine kicking a soccer ball. Your muscles use energy, transferring it to the ball to make it move. That energy comes from the food you eat, which your body turns into power for action and play. Energy is the ability to cause change, like turning on a light or heating soup. It powers our homes, cooks our meals, and lets us see in the dark. Every change you notice around you is made possible by energy. It can't be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. Energy changes shape, like wind turning turbines, or water flowing into new places. But the total amount always stays the same. Energy flows through everything, connecting the sun, plants, animals, and us in a never-ending cycle. From sunlight helping plants grow to the food we eat and the activities we do, energy links all living things together in a beautiful, ongoing story. Energy is all around us, and it comes in so many different forms. From the moment we wake up in the morning to the time we go to sleep, energy is constantly at work, making things happen in our world. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion, like a car speeding down the road, a person running in the park, or even a ball flying through the air. Whenever something moves, kinetic energy is involved. Potential energy, on the other hand, is stored energy waiting to be used. Think of a book resting on a high shelf, a stretched rubber band ready to snap, or water held behind a dam. All of these have potential energy. There's also thermal energy, which we feel as heat, like the warmth from a mug of coffee. Chemical energy is stored in food, gasoline, and batteries, giving us fuel to move and power our devices. Electrical energy flows through wires to light up our homes and charge our gadgets. Light energy travels from the sun, brightening our days and helping plants grow. Sound energy is created by vibrations, whether it's music from an instrument or the hum of a speaker. All these forms of energy can change into one another. For example, when you eat food, your body turns chemical energy into kinetic energy so you can move. This constant transformation makes our world dynamic and full of possibilities. Energy is always on the move, transforming and powering everything around us, from the bustling city streets to the quiet sunrise over the landscape. It's the invisible force that keeps our world alive and in motion. Look around. Energy is everywhere, shaping our lives in ways we often don't even notice. Every moment, in every place, energy is at work, making things happen all around us. Sunlight streaming in your window is light energy. It warms the earth as thermal energy. Plants use this sunlight to grow, turning it into food through photosynthesis, which is another amazing transformation of energy. Your breakfast contains chemical energy stored in the food you eat. When you eat, your body turns that chemical energy into kinetic energy so you can move, and into thermal energy to keep you warm and active throughout the day. Talking on the phone is possible because electrical energy from the battery is converted into sound energy, allowing you to hear voices and communicate instantly, no matter the distance. Cars use chemical energy from fuel, which is transformed into mechanical energy to move us from place to place, powering engines and wheels. Birds use energy from the food they eat to fly, sing, and stay warm, showing how living things rely on energy for every action. Even the wind rustling through trees and the sound of a dog barking are forms of energy. Wind is moving air, and barking is sound energy traveling through the air. Our world is a constant display of energy being transformed and used, from the smallest spark to the brightest city lights, connecting everything in a never-ending cycle. We use energy every moment, from many sources: sun, wind, and fuels, powering our daily lives in countless ways. But the sun doesn't always shine, and the wind doesn't always blow when we need them. That's why saving energy for later is so important, like packing a lunch for when you're hungry and need a meal. This is called energy storage, capturing energy now to use when we need it most. Storing energy is key to a cleaner, more reliable future for everyone. Let's explore how we capture, transform, and store energy for tomorrow's world together.